Hello and welcome back to the Pokemon Let's Play Pokemon Red version. I screwed up the intro, that's really cool. In the last episode we made our way through the remainder of the route before Cerulean Cave, and then we did a small section of Cerulean Cave. However, I have ice cream now, and I'm waiting on it to melt slightly because that's the kind of, that's the best way to eat ice cream in my opinion. So I thought I can get enough time for an episode in while I wait for my ice cream to melt just a little bit. So we're gonna finish our way, hopefully finish our way through Cerulean Cave. If we don't run into any more bloody Zubats, these guys are getting annoying. By the way, I think we were at like 7 crits in at the end of the last episode. That was ridiculous. I think 6 of them were Pikachu getting them, speaking of crits, and 1 of them was the Caterpie that I ended up fighting. Pretty insane, to be honest with you. Did you come to explore too? Sure, why not? Let's just say that. Even though realistically, no, not really. I just came here because I need to get to the next, gym. Let's just quick attack you. Let's save the Thunder Shocks for Zubats and Stutch. Stutch. Apparently Stutch is a word. Goodbye, RATTATA. You will not be missed. Another RATTATA, okay. Well, let's just keep quick attacking you. As you will do for me. Ooh. I'm gonna put a potion on you because I have 4 and why not? Alright, cool. That'll tie me over for a hot minute until we get out of this battle. Oh, sweet, and then I can just end this battle swiftly with a Thunder Shock. Awesome. Level 17, sweet. Alrighty. Okay. Losing stinks. Yes, it does, partner. I understand that completely. Hello. Why are you blocking the ladder there? You shocked me. Oh, you're just a kid. Wow, what a douchebag. Is that your beard there that looks like it's textured like transparency? Yeah, okay. Oh god, what am I gonna do? How does Electric Moose do? It doesn't even affect you. That's that's what I thought. What do I do here? Do I just brute force it? I guess, let's just brute force it. I still don't really have anything effective against rock. The only thing that comes even close is... oh, well that helps. The only thing that comes close is Ember, unfortunately. Oh, Burn doesn't do much, does it? Alright. At least the Geodude is down. What's your next one? Another Geodude, okay. Does Scratch do more than Ember or no? Probably not. Yeah, no. Definitely not. Oh, cool crit. I will say this. Even though it feels... I take it back. Never mind. I was going to say, even though it feels like we get a lot more crits, it also feels like crits do less less damage than crits do in future generations. Speaking of generations, I actually got asked this by one of my friends recently. Oh god, not Screech. Please put me out of my misery. Just kill him right here, please. Alright, cool. Another crit. Was that 2 in a row? Oh my god. Alright. So, I actually got asked this recently by a friend of mine, because I told him that I was going to be doing a A Pokemon Red playthrough. Oh, cool. Pokeball up here. He asked me... Oh, cool. That's the Moonstone. Awesome, alright. Well, I'm not going to use it right away because we talked about it. I'm going to cut my story short and I'm going to re-explain why I'm going to hold off on evolving Nidoran. So, well, actually, excuse me, it's Nidorina now. It's Nidorina, right? Yeah, okay. And it's Nidorino is the male. Okay, that's what I thought. So my logic behind, I should switch out Pokemon, hold on. My logic behind not evolving my Nidorina right away into a Nidoqueen is because, I found out that Nidorina actually learns, moves, whereas Nidoqueen does not. Nidoqueen does learn a couple of moves, but not very many. I think only like 2, whereas Nidorina learns quite a bit. Nidorina learns the same amount of moves as if you were to not evolve your Nidoran at all. So Nidorina will actually learn all the moves that I would want to learn. Whereas if I were to just immediately evolve Nidorina into a Nidoqueen, the only benefit that I would get would be the increased stats. So it comes a point to where I'm gonna go through this one just to see. There comes a point of just diminishing returns. What are you? Oh man. There comes a point of diminishing returns where the moves that I don't want to learn are just becoming overwhelming, and I just want increased stats and buff stats. That's the point where I'm going to evolve Nidorina into Nidoqueen. I don't know what that point's going to be, I haven't looked into it very far. But I'm going to eventually make the decision of just, yeah, I don't want to learn any new moves, I'm just going to evolve Nidorina. TM01 is Flash, ain't it? Awesome, Mega Punch. Well, I don't want to use you right now, but let's deal with this Rocket Thug. We're pulling a big job here, get lost, kid. I don't feel like it. So I'm going to wait until the point of diminishing returns, and then I'm going to evolve. But not right now, because if I were to evolve Nidorina right now, I would have a Nidoqueen that probably for most of the game with no Tackle, Scratch, Growl, and Poison Sting, which I don't want, so... Anyway, back to my story. My friend asked me, because I told him I was going to be doing this Let's Play of Red version. He asked me what my, the generation was that I grew up on, and I told him, Generation 3. You know, I grew up with a copy of Pokemon Ruby, which I still have to this day, and it still works, by the way. The battery is dead, so I can't do, like, time-based events anymore. Which means that I can't get like like an Umbreon or an Espeon anymore. But I can still do everything else. The game still saves and plays normally. Not like it does with Generation 2. Oh god, that rap. And so I told him Generation 3, which was Ruby. And then he asked me, where do I view the drop-off in quality when it comes to, the Pokemon games? So, for a lot... Oh, cool. I'll probably get a different jingle for that. Oh, Clefairy. I don't want a Clefairy, but I will kill you. Because for a lot of old fans like me, there came a point where the games just dipped in quality to such an extent that we didn't want to play them anymore. And for me, that was after Generation 5. Generation 5 was the breaking point, in my opinion. I love Generations 3 and 4. And like I've said, I think previously, I've never played Generation 2. And I didn't like Generation 1 as a kid. That doesn't mean that I don't like it now. You know, I am enjoying the series. However, I didn't like it quite as much as I did Generation 3 or 4, obviously. Because, well, those games are amazing, you know. Anyhow. I've played, I've completed Generation, well actually I'll just say, I've completed Fire Red, never Leaf Green, but that doesn't really matter. I've completed Ruby and Emerald, never Sapphire, did the majority of Pearl, never completed it, did a small fraction of Platinum. Completed Soul Silver, never played Heart Gold. Completed Soul Silver, Ruby, and Emerald numerous times. Fire Red, I think, only once or twice. And then... trying to think. And then I've completed Black. But I never played Black or White 2. Now, I started to notice the dip in quality when it came to Generation 5. They changed the experience system, which just ruined the games for me. And so, I played Gen 5, I completed it, but I had a really hard time. I really struggled with that one. And so I never played after Generation 5. I've never played any of X or Y, or Sun and Moon, or Ultra Sun and Moon, or Sword and Shield. I'd never touched them. And I didn't have any intentions to, until I thought, you know, I'm at that point now where I love Pokemon. I just want to experience it before I make a judgment call on it. Because I've never played it because they haven't looked appealing to me. But I want to actually have my own opinion on whether I view those games as good or bad. And so, we Team Rocket our Pokemon Gaming series, okay. And so I'm at that point now where I'm like, alright, let's go through all the generations. We'll go one at a time. I'm just curious what my opinion is of each game. And well, not each game, because I'm not playing like blue or yellow, but I want to make an opinion on all the games. And I want to play the generations that I've never played before. And I want to do it for you guys watching at home. Because, you know, I want you guys to experience this game with me. And I am really tired of Sand Attack. Can you stop doing that, please? But I also started to notice the dip in quality after Generation 5, not only in, like, the gameplay aspect, but, like, in the graphics. Generation 5 was probably the final game that had really good graphics, in my opinion. It stuck with the traditional, like, 2D... I'm gonna die. Please hit. Thank you. It was the last game to stick with, traditional, like, 2D overhead graphics. I think Gen 6 kind of did it, but strayed away a little bit. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know too much about Gen 6, 7, or 8 at all. The only thing I know is that the dip in quality was too much for me when I was growing up, and I didn't want to play anymore. However, you know, now that I have, you know, the money and the interest to buy those games, because when I was a kid, you know, I could only beg my parents so much. Crit, nice. Could only beg my parents so much. I think I'm at the point now where I want to try it out and gain my own opinion. Maybe I'll really enjoy it, I don't know. Alrighty. Yeah, Team Rocket blew it. Okay. So, thank you guys for listening to my long explanation as to why I'm doing this playthrough and why, or where my, you know, experience with Pokemon has been and what my opinions of the series have been. But we're not done with Cerulean Cave, unfortunately, and I don't know how long it's going to take. But we've been here for like, what, 25 minutes so far? And I have not gotten very far. I don't think, I don't know, I've kind of just been dancing around. But in the next episode, after I eat my ice cream, which is probably melted a little bit more than I probably should have let it go, we're going to continue Cerulean Cave. I'm not going to say finish it this time. We're going to continue Cerulean Cave and see what Team Rocket is doing. But as for this episode, thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon if you would like to receive notifications on whenever I upload a video. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we will see you in the next one. Take it easy.